So we've got the direct Y4 fitting guide with X-Trail 2014 onwards model. We're just going to do our side step range. In the kit you get brackets like this, steel brackets, powder coated, various magnet points. Let's have a look at the car. If we have a look here at the area at the rear of the car where you're going to fit it. Now the good news is the first step you do when you come in to fit these is you have these clips that run up and down the sill, these here, and if you go down the sill you'll see there's recessed areas here like that, like here, you can see in the recess, and just undo these clips, take them all down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 per side. And the next step you would do is you would sort of hold the bracket up in situ against the bolt hole. Can you see where I've put the bung hole here would come out, this bung hole here, and it would reveal this area here where you can put the T-bolt in, and that's your 10mm T-bolt. But when you put this up here, oops, so daisy. Okay, thank you. When you put this up here and you pull the sill down slightly, what you would do is you would locate where the bung hole is in line with it. So my finger's here where the bung hole is. You can either mark it, if you know that's where the hole is, you can either mark it here, maybe even get some a marker pen or something along those lines so you know it's in line, and you can see where our fitter has used a cone bit on his drill to bore a small hole there. The other alternative for this is where the bracket fits up against there, like so. So it's going to go into that bracket there, that hole there, and it's going to correspond to this hole under there. You could cut a square section out, probably about 2 inches or about 1.5 inches to 1.5 inches there, so that this would sit straight up into the sill. But as it stands now, how that would fit is if we go to the other side of the car where we've pre-fitted one. So T-bolt's in there. Now what he's done on this one is actually the easiest method is where you bore the hole, and he's actually put the bracket over the top of the plastic. Difficult to see, but you can see it's the easiest method. You literally, in the hole in the sill, are these T-bolts here. So as you pull that sill down, you slot this T-bolt in place, and it comes through the plastic under tray there, and you bolt it up. So let's go to the middle bracket. Middle bracket, similar principle. So if you could locate the middle part of the chassis, here we could put one of these T-bolts in there. These are the 8mm T-bolts. This would go up against there, and you'd have the corresponding hole on the outside there. So again, on the outside here, you would run your finger along there, and you'd locate the sort of bung hole area. Yeah, there. So, and then you would bore out the hole, the relevant hole. There you go. That's it. So you'd bore out the hole underneath, and you'd put the bolt up against it. Again, looking at the corresponding bracket on the other side, you can see what he's done. It actually comes forward at an angle. So he's bolted the T-bolt into the chassis member there, and if you come forward, again on this side, he's just bored the hole through, and he's put the bracket over the top of the plastic sill. It's just saved having to cut it all out. So in future, if you have to take it off again, you've not got any sections taken out. So that's what he's done on that one. And on the finally on the front bracket, a similar sort of setup. You've got, let me have a look, this one here, the furthest back one here, that's what it's fitted to. So undo this existing bolt here, put this one in place. I can see where he's bored the hole out I'll not put my fingers behind there, it looks a bit mucky, but again, if you bore that hole out and you put the 8mm T-bolt in there, sticks through, and bolt this up. Bob's your uncle. Hey up, Uncle Bob. You okay? Same on the other side. Can you see how he's used that existing bolt in the sill, goes to a captive nut, and on the front there he's just put it up against the rubber. Now there's nothing between that rubber and the sill there, it's solid, so there's no giving there. So those brackets won't be going anywhere. Very tightly secure, 3 brackets either side. No drilling required other than the holes bored into the sill. No modifications needed, no ripping carpets up. Full instructions on the website, and the instructions will be supplied in the box as well. Buy from Direct 4x4.